Welcome back to Factorio MSX Gigabase for our marathon tech-priced SpaceX Extreme. Okay, last time we built out our second oil stack design and did a bunch of research actually. And speaking of research, let's just whack some more in. We've done shell range. I'd also like to do at least one shooting speed. That will give us plus 100%, which is actually pretty good. Let's just do that. We should be able to do that. It's only 8,000. We don't have that much left, which is why we need this oil. Now, I have done a little bit of landfill and some adjustments to this section. I'll show you where we are. As soon as we go around this corner. We are down in the, well, that's the copper. We're down in this sort of southwest corner. I'm building out a supply outpost and so on. All the works here, and I'm hoping that the artillery train is going to be able to hit. So this is to build out the oil. Now I'm hoping, if I go to the map view, I'm hoping that we can actually reach out here with our, with our increased range. And there you go, we've got our increased speed just in time. That was 8,000 science. We can hit all of this. Oh, it's firing anyway. I didn't even need to aim it. That's even better. And the silly little biters have got nowhere to go. Oh, your poor little homes got destroyed. Oh, that's just awesome, artillery train. I'm glad we invested in you. Right, now, what I need is... and I love these faster bots, they're just awesome too. Let us call this hashtag oil southwest. And then let's go back to over here where I have left the engineering train loading, and tell it to go to hashtag oil southwest. So it can come and join us. Poor guy missed the fun. How many shells did we use? 5. That's a pretty cool way of taking out biters. Now that we have a decent bit of range, I might even invest a little bit more. I don't quite know what the maximum range is. I wonder if we can reach these. I know the manual goes further. Oh wow, that is good, isn't it? Here it comes. We'll get a bit of a look after when it hits. There. Take that. Probably should have just gone to the middle of that, shouldn't I? Huh. Awesome. Anything else around here that we want to shoot while we're at it? No, probably not. It probably means that we may as well just send this guy home. Okay, so you are a rubbish train, or a rubbish stop rather. You're not a train, clearly anyone can see that. And you are an outpost supply. Right. Now, the idea was we need some red probably need some stack inserters as well from the looks of things. These fast spots are just awesome. Did we have constant combinators? Yes, so that must be there. Okay, so the idea is that we are going to get this new oil design and place it. Let's run to where we're going to go with it. Basically, I was thinking that we would fill in this bit here to this point and place the new oil in this sort of elevation, because it's only the top 2/3 that even needs the moat. So something like that for one, and then the second one there, and then if we needed a third one, so I guess we want it right up here, maybe slightly further up this way, and so we could just keep on stacking them that way. So yeah, we'll fill in a little bit up here as well, maybe even up to that point to here. Flatten off this, slap it down, see how we go. That's my idea. So I think we need 2 of these, and then it will be trial and error from then on. Let the game tell me where we're going wrong if we are. Actually, what we might do is come over to here. Let's bring this up here as well. Tell it to go to hashtag oil southwest. Thanks, autosave. That'll just make it a little bit easier for us to access the, this is the landfill train. Incidentally, couple of things. One, on the tech, you may have noticed I have gotten rid of the worker capacity, infinite capacity research. We're going to try and keep 6060 without. Resorting to mods like that. So yeah, worker robot speed. The next level, level 12, is 256. We'll probably take this to 14, maybe. That would be 256, 512. Because if stopping at 13, of course. We can't stop there, so we'd have to go to 1 million research to 14, or even 2 million, which really doesn't take that long in the scheme of how long this game has run. Okay, let us place these guys here. Unload. Unload. Oh, come on. I don't know. Something's playing up. Never mind. Okay, so let's come out to our landfill target. We basically are using this as our peak. As you can see, I've already had landfill open today. We want to go to, whoops, about that point there. There we go. Let's just fill in the rest of this. And also all the way along here like this as well. And that in fact is probably all we need. Radars, we don't need you guys anymore. Oh, there's a tree here. don't take it to heart, radars. We'll be putting yourselves and some of your brethren down again, trust me. Right, now, yep, that's the right way around, because that's where the moat is. So let's bring this up here. Get into our Invini zoom so that we can see how to place this thing. There we go. There we go. So all of the offshore pumps are aligned where they need to be. We just need to give them enough space. Now we can build out further here. It's not that critical anymore. What is critical? Oh, we have a bunch of that stuff anyway. The landfill. So what is critical is that we allow enough space for the pumps. I might just reduce this slightly in size. And I think 1, 2, that's where we need to be. I'd be kind of annoyed if I've mucked this up, so let me just see if I have an offshore pump. I'm pretty sure I haven't though, because that is 2, isn't it? Is it? Oh, let's just get an offshore pump, make sure. Can I build any? What do I need to build one? Not too much. You don't happen to have any, do you? No, I swapped back to a more standard loadout. There we go, we have some on here. And bots. Let's just see if that works before I completely mess this up. Yeah, they seem happy, so let's proceed along these lines then. Okay, so that is the entire thickness, I think, of one pattern. Or is it? Yeah, these boxes along here are not necessary. So oh no, we need, do we need that? No, I think I have picked up, that was lube, wasn't it? We don't do lube here. So this is not part of the required thickness. And these will probably work a little bit differently anyway, so I don't need to worry about that bit either. Tick. So, oh, we need slightly more thickness. We're going to need it anyway. Now, oil. those frames drop to nothing with this blueprint out. Why is everything else red? Oh, because that's not the... What? Oh, that's the back end. That's not the front end. Okay. There we go. So that is what? A complete oil. And we're going to have to be a little bit careful about the range of the second oil's robo ports. So we might actually have to have a bit more space between these than anticipated, or no, there's not actually much of an or. We're just going to have to be a bit careful about the range of, because I don't want these mixing with the second lot. Obviously we left a little bit of artifacts, unnecessary artifacting. Come on, go away. Kind of hard to sort that out from a blueprint. Right. Let's get a bit more landfill. I might even speed up a bit of this so that you don't have to sit through it all. see roughly where we're going to put things once again. Is it one of these? Sort of that, but not quite. I might grab it again actually, or is that that's the one? So the way in, yeah, that's kind of how we need it, isn't it? Like that, probably. Interesting. I guess it will work. So I don't actually need to fill out this whole area, just maybe make this a little bit thicker, and then from around about here maybe to up there, and then this can circle into this stacker, and that will work for here. That's good. Let's put that there so I know. Come back in to normal range. Whoops, we're off course. Between episodes I think I might play with my artillery train a little bit as well, now that we've made it good. I don't have the red ones, it would seem. I want to clear out some of this woodlands. It doesn't seem to be particularly useful. It's getting in my way. Oh, I need my bots for that. Come on guys, let's just get rid of all this wood. Thanks. Auto trash can have all of that. Now, let's go over and do exactly what we said we were going to do. Again, probably sped up. So, yeah, we want to place this guy. Oh, let's go out a bit further. How about I try and give myself some indicators as to where we want it. So you would need to, I need to get, well, we're probably done with landfill now actually. Oh, we might need a bit at the other end. there. Have a little bit of rail. Let's see if I can get some more. Off the engineering train, let's get some more rail, and yeah, then we should be able to start laying some of the stuff down. Right, so from here, it's basically that, or is that 2? 1, 2, yeah. Looks a little hideous, but we can fix that. So, that would actually be too close, so let's not do it quite as close as that. What about that? That would be fine, except we need to make sure at the other end we have enough space as well. And this is bending the wrong way, but that's okay. It needs to come back this way. Oh, what's going on? Oh, there's a tiny little thing just to annoy me. Well, if that's basically where we're at, and I believe this is 3 wide. Now let's check out this oil. Yeah, it needs to be up further than that. I might not even have the space that I think I do. Let's get the other side of this happening, so that's something like that. Where are you? Iron 11. Maybe I'll see if I can get this one filled out. Okay, Control LLL. The thing is, we need it's the bottom part that I need to try and make fit, right? So something like that would work, I think. If we put that down. This bit will be fine. This bit here I've got issues with, I think. Gee. I don't like that at all. Do I just get rid of that one because it's gross? This one's kind of gross too. So at least this one's okay. Yeah, we'll have to have it slightly wonky looking with this one, whoops, this one removed, and it's going to be a lot easier to remove it if, well, yeah, of course you are. So, yeah, that's what happens when you think you've got enough space, but you actually haven't. And the other thing I could do, of course, is probably come back here, come out a bit further, give myself the space I want, then I don't have to have this looking wonky, and in fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I will just fill in a bit more out here and yeah, make this sort of come on out a little bit, and then we'll have enough space and I won't have to do this wonkiness. Anyway though, I think that's all we've got time for this episode. I will finish this side off, which will then run back here and connect up. How much is that? 41 million. Yeah, we're kind of making it hard to access those, but too bad. So I will finish off this oil build probably completely, and I'll probably even, because we won't have enough, I think these 3 oils all come over here. Let me just see. You go to oil design test. You have all these things that we've added in, but basically oil design test, and you also oil design test, but we have some supplies out here. It's not very much, but those 2 could be one, and I could possibly get 2 trains off that, so that's kind of 6 oil trains. There's probably some others over here. What's that? 16, that would be adequate. There are some bits and pieces around that we could use. So I'll hook up a few of these extra oil outposts, and they can all feed into this new oil. We probably don't need that many because it is only it's a limited stack. We'll need an oil stacker, probably just stretching out here, so we need the space filled out anyway, but that's probably a lot better idea than this wonkiness. So yeah, we'll just enough, just sort of up here, that will be fine. Yeah, I mean, this can obviously come over here a little bit, so we could potentially just even change this so it sort of wraps out, but I don't know if I like that. I prefer these things just coming straight through, so the whole thing pushed out is better. Alright, anyway, that will do us, so see you next time when we have this oil up and running, and then we can carry on with the good stuff. Thanks for joining me, and bye bye for now.